What is going on, everybody? I'm so excited to be here today. Another great week. We're in the month of June. I'm excited because it's a 6 month. We are almost halfway throughout the year. This is the last month till we get to the third quarter and the second half of the year. I'm so happy and grateful to be here with you guys today. So let's get straight to it. So we're doing our weekly overview. Last week, I looked at some stuff based on the dollar, how I trade, the pairs that I trade. And we had the counter trend, but we're looking for the push now on the uptrend. So a lot of you guys, I was looking, the last one, I had this in place with the buy zone and the sell zone, right? And it did exactly what we expected it to do, right? Based on the trend line from this lower, higher low, this higher low, right? It came and tested that area right off it, bounced off also the previous high. That's a high here, right? And it came, so this was a key area, and it did exactly what I thought I was going to do. I was not looking at the chart, but it did it. When I seen it on Friday, I said, wow, this is perfect. So based on this, I'm looking at the dollar to continue to rise, right? Continue to rise. So that means that most of the other pairs will continue to fall. Euro is so weak. Japanese yen is so weak. Swiss is weak, right? New Zealand dollar, right, is also weak. Well, in the sell zone, but we could potentially see it go up before it come down, or it could push down, right? But it's overall, it is weak. The only one, let's see, Canadian dollar is still consolidating overall, right? Canadian dollar is still consolidating. It still haven't decided what it wants to do. The British pound, I believe, came back to the retest, right? It had a head and shoulder pattern previously, and now this is no longer valid, right? So the British pound seems to be, oh, sorry. Oh, forgive me. Oh, forgive me. I couldn't even pause the video. It just came from nowhere. It is what it is, man. It happens to all of us. All right, so the British pound is currently right now in an uptrend, right? We see higher highs, higher lows. If I go to the line chart, we'll see that's uptrending on the 4-hour time frame. We also see that the what do you call it? The EMA SMA is green, is very bullish, right? With this counter trend here, right? So hopefully, it should be downtrend because the dollar is getting stronger, but let's wait and see what's going to happen. So I'm believing that it's going to push back down. So I have this trend line here as such, like this, right? And this will create that sell zone. Okay, so right here we have a sell zone. All right, we have a buy zone. You guys see how it did it, right? Buy zone. All right, so it created a new high, right? So this is what we're looking at right now as the sell zone. Okay, so AXY broke out, retesting. It just looked like a stop hunt ish. You can't stop hunt on the currency, but you guys know what I mean, right? We should see the push down, right? This was a bearish rectangle, which is a continuation pattern, right? We have the push, the pull, the high, the low, so consolidating. So the market looks good. So let's look at some trades. So USD JPY should be looking for buys, right? So USD JPY looking for buys, right? So right now it's in the buy zone, right? You guys can see, right? It's in the buy zone. She's looking for buys. So currently I'm looking for it to possibly, let's look at it real quick. So it's moving, right? So it's in an uptrend, right? Buyers, buy zone. So of a buy zone. So for anything with Monaro, we're looking for buys. Okay, a buy zone. Oops. And then sell zone. Okay, so buy zone on the top, sell zone at the bottom. Sell zone, buy zone. Okay. So now we're looking for, and it's also, of course, sorry, my goodness. We're in a buy zone overall. All right. And, like asleep, my newborn getting to me. You guys can see it, how it is. But I love you guys so much. I definitely want to do this. All right. So we're in a buy zone overall, right? But currently with this push, right, we're also in a buy zone on a smaller scale. All right, so potentially we can see this move here. Look for a retest, right, off of this high right here. So look for retest at let's see where that is. So retest at 139,750. All right, so 139,750. Not 750, 750. It has to be 50, you know what I mean? So 139,750. All right, so we just make it 750. That's 750 and 850. All right, so that's move I'm looking for right here. Looking for the retest on the buy zone. No retest, no entry. No retest, no entry. All right, so it doesn't move right here. So looking for that retest. Gold, okay. All right, so look for the retest right here. All right, so the play is this. This is the play that I'm looking for. I'm looking for a long. That's 750. Okay, TP1. So this is the play. So my TP is, so the entry is 139,750. TP is 142.50. Stop loss is 139,550. All right, just rewind it. You will get these all, screenshot it, and then you'll be good to go. All right. All right, so this is the play that I'm looking for right here. Breakdown, push back up. USD CAD, not looking for nothing because it's consolidating, so I'm not even checking that. USD CAD is what it is. Your USD, where I'm looking for that sell, right? The sell is in the market, the sell. So here should be looking for, let's see, for the sells at the same place, right? The same place I had last week, right? We had a big stop hunt. It is what it is. It's cool. So we can move this actually like this. All right, so we can move this. I would rather do this. Like that. Right. So this creates that new sell zone because this is that new high. We see it pushing down. So the same trade as we had last week, that it didn't do. So so the entry is 171. So it's actually close to entry right now. So the entry is 1.07 thousand. Stop loss is 1.77,200. And the TP1 is 1.06500, which is 50 pips. Okay. All right, let's look at GU. GU boys and my brothers and my friends. All right, so this one, same thing. I'm looking for the same trade as I did last week, which was, I don't know why I don't have nothing there. That's crazy. Actually, I'm not looking for the same trade. I'm not looking for the same trade because we have a low. So the trade is actually over here. All right, that's going to be at. Oh yeah, okay. So that's what I had it. Okay, so this is a trade. Entry is 3,000, sorry. Take profit is 1.22500, and then take stop loss is 1.23200. Okay, just stop it, rewind it. If you have to, take a screenshot to have the what do you call it, the parameters or the trade itself, right? So again, my trade is going to be at the previous low. The reason I chose this is because this is the current low, not here, or not here, right? The current low. So the current low, or not a current low, but a low, the lowest that's been that we've seen. So that's what I'm looking forward to get into. So let me draw my zone. So we're just talking about supply and demand, right? So for those of you that were on the lesson, what is this, right? What is this right here? This would be what? What exactly, right? What would this be exactly? So this would be a demand, right? It needs to break to create the supply, right? So right now, currently, this is a demand. Once it breaks, it becomes a roof, which is a supply, right? So we sell our supply. So we're waiting for it to. This has a lot of move to do in order to get there, right? Push. break, and that's the only time I'll be comfortable to take this trade. I will not be comfortable anytime soon. I will not be comfortable. All right, let's move this here. What am I doing? 20, 23. What I had before? Okay. All right, so these are the parameters. I believe that's what I had here. Okay, yeah. Wow. Okay, so this is a trade here. All right. AU. Same thing, right? It got my same thing, right? Once it comes back down here, which is the trade is this at 64. Oh no, 65,000. Profit is I'll take profit 64,500, and then my stop loss is 65,200, right? So the same trade that it did last week. It's just that it pushed up a little bit more than it's supposed to. I don't see another. I don't want to get into nothing else. I don't want to look at nothing else, right? Because this is what we had before, previous low. Can it? So actually, this right here is actually. Oh, how did I miss that? No retest, no entry. No retest, no entry. How did I miss that? Okay, so this right here. Let's move right here. 750. 650. All right, so this is a move. This is a move right here. Okay, perfect. All right, so there's a move. Bam. Right, so the entry is at 65,750. Stop loss is 65,950, 20 pips, and then take profit is 50 pips, 65,250, right, or 250, right? And then we got NZD/USD or NZD/USD. All of these, I don't know, I don't understand how I miss these things. All right, so this is also right here, right? Well, that one I had it there. So right now we are currently back here. All right, so I missed this move. So NZD/USD, right? So we're quite back at this again. Well, this is a trade that we did make. We got 50 pips and it shot back up. So we're looking at this right here. So we're gonna take the exact same trade we took last week. The exact same trade we took. So I'm going for a short. All right, going for a short at, that's crazy. The exact same trade. So that's gonna be at 500. So TP, so the trade is going to be at 0.60500, 60,500. Stop loss is going to be at 60,700. And then the take profit is going to be at 60,000. All right. That's take profit one. So that's a trade that I'm looking for this week. Right. Now, all these trades could go for 100 pips. But I'm giving TP one because that's what most people can do. All right. The market always moves to 100 pips, but hopefully it does. That'll be a easy money right there, right? So currently, right now, gold we're looking at on the market. So waiting for the market to break down at the demand and create a new supply. All right, so this is the move I'm looking for. Waiting for it to break at around 1940. All right, break 1940 and retest for a sell at 1940. Family, God bless you. That's all I have to say today. I'm Stanko signing up. Peace.